So in this age of Aquarius, we are starting to find our gifts and they're coming online. There's all kinds of videos now of people that have been working on these gifts. But there are some that are shared throughout humanity. And it goes to the dream realm, the astral realm. So I was talking with a friend of mine, and they were like, can you tell me about lucid dreaming? Is there anything that I can do to help myself lucid dream? And I'm going to tell you a story, my last one. Now, I'm not a specialist at this, right? I'm not a specialist at astral projection, lucid dreaming, any of that stuff. But I've had these experiences, and this is one of the things that I've done to help me with this particular thing. You know, I haven't done this hundreds of times. There's other people that can lucid dream every single night. But I had just got back from Egypt, and the energy was really, really high. The experience was so amazing, but I was around so many people that had all these spiritual gifts. I mean, we had astral projectors there, lucid dreamers there. We had telekinetics there. We had psychics there. I'm talking about, I came up to Billy and I was like, Billy, do you know Billy Carson? I was like, do you know how many people have gifts that are on this? And he was like, no. And I was like, man, I'm telling you right now, this is just another meeting for us. We have literally came together to rediscover each other again. So I'm coming back from having this experience with all these amazing people. And I'm trying to lucid dream, I'm trying to astral project literally every single night. Well, from a lucid dreaming perspective, one of the things that you can do is you can close your eyes, start visualizing what you want to see. Visualize that, you're already sleeping and maybe you're at the beach, right? And you want to be at the beach, you want to lucid dream about the beach. So close your eyes, visualize it, see it, feel it, feel the wind, feel the water on your feet, visualize these things. And then what I want you to do is I want you to pinch yourself and wake up and act like you're waking up. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to reenact a moment where you're in a dream, but you're in control of the dream, but then you want to get yourself out of this lucid dream. So I don't know where I heard this or where I read it, but I started trying this, because every other lucid dream before that really was just kind of happenstance. The first time I was like really young, and I'll tell that story at another time. But I tried this and I tried this, just like I was trying to astral project. So one night I go to sleep and I'm having this dream about my tour guide. Her name was Shah, and Shah was saying something super important. And for whatever reason, I was behind all these people that were on the trip. Not everybody. I think there was about 10 people there. And I'm like, I have to get this information. And through that training, I truly believe I was able to pop myself, my astral self into the dream and turn it from a standard dream to a lucid dream. This was the first time that I did it without it actually just starting, like a lot of times when you lucid dream, you'll just start the dream and it'll be lucid. This was the first time that I turned it from a dream and moved it into a lucid dream. So I walk up and I'm sitting here, I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm like, am I really in this motherfucker? That's crazy. So I start walking up, and there was this woman that was on the trip. Her name was Amy, and she's an amazing psychic based out of California. On the trip, her husband actually proposed at one of the temples, man. It was so fresh. It was so fly. Shout out to Romeo for that one, man. Truly a Romeo style move. Well, Shaw had just finished talking, so I walk up to Amy and I said, Amy, what did Shaw say? Because I truly felt like it was something that was important for me to know for the future. And Amy looks at me, and I swear she's right there, and she whispers in my ear these three locations, these three other locations that are supposed to be very important for me and my friends to visit. So I get this information from her. I step back and I'm looking at Shaw, and Shaw smiles, and then bam, I pop back up, and I just like, damn, that shit worked. That shit worked. And it worked several times after that. So as we're in this age of Aquarius, as we're on our spiritual journey, we got to think about our gifts. That's what's going to separate us from what they're trying to do with these machines. Man versus machine, the Matrix, the Terminator. You know, these movies that were created by a black goddess was one of a warning, is what she said. You know, she wanted us to know what could come. But it doesn't have to be that way if we wake up, if we start building these communities. Because all these people are going to try to take these things from us, family. They're going to try to take it from us. You know, so we have to do what we have to do to keep what is ours, the planet. You know, one thing you'll know about me, I believe we have to do that through the black goddess, the black woman. The woman has the mitochondrial DNA. The original cell that was on this planet comes from her. She has to be the enlightened one. You know, and us fellas, you know, we got to stand behind, and we got to do the things that we're supposed to do. Put those things into motion. You know, I told one of my friends today about, you know, Thoth. I talk about Thoth all the time. But Sheshet was there telling Thoth what to do. You can see it on walls and temples in Egypt. She'll be right there, and then he'll be doing something. Like, she's telling him, and then he has to go do some shit. You feel me? We truly have these capabilities. Let's run a few clips on some things. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got.